Probably get some stuff.
Shalom, we're going to start off with the trumpet, as usual. We'll hit it 4 times.
Shema,
Yasharala,
Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh, Shema,
Yasharala, Yahweh,
Allah Hayanawa,
Yahweh,
Shema,
Yasharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Allah Hayanawa, Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Allah Hayanawa,
Tribal. Alright. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakadash.
Double honors to the apostle, Elder Bishop, the great millstone, Charles the truth. Honors to Satatis, to the elect, and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, that he shut of us first. To the men, women, and children who believe on the true name of the Father, the Son. The Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. Let's come and deliver us in this captivity that we're in. All right, it's the Church of Philadelphia, once again on the highways and hedges, coming to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. As we know it today, modern day time is America. All right, the daughter of Babylon, daughter of the Chaldeans, and all that, man. And recently in news, just to talk about this real fast, you had it was a doomsday. The doomsday plane was spotted at LAX. All right, and it was flying low over Fresno, California. All right, and what's interesting about that is when Barack Obama was in office, he visited the Hoover Dam, and when he visited that place, it was There was the Twin Towers on there like a reflection. Twin Towers, a goat, and it was it said 9/11, and it also had like a self-driving truck. And at that time, I asked a brother from Virginia, Shaquat Karab, man. I was like, yo, bro, because he drive trucks. I said, yo, they got self-driving trucks. He was like, yeah, man. I'm like, damn, so they could easily do a false flag like that, man. You know, just like the whole 9/11 thing. And it's over California, so you got movies like San Andreas, right? With the disaster over there, with they hit the Hoover Dam and all that, man. You know? So it's not far fetched. They put everything in movies. They put it in movies, cartoons, everything, man. You know, everything is numbers with Esau, you know. But I think that's interesting because I got a feeling like they're going to do another false flag because now they talking about the FBI said Iran is supposed to have drones fly over California or something. So I'm like, damn, yo, shit is heavy on the West Coast right now.
Yeah.
You know, keep your eyes on that, man. It's a lot going on, and like I said, that like the next false flag that they're gonna do is gonna make 9/11 look like a picnic, man. It was nothing. No matter of fact, grab Jeremiah 30:7, brother. This is started off because this is the time we coming into.
Hey, here's what's beautiful. I just did a video and said, you know, the false narrative is through. So you're through because you always have to put out some type of false flag. That's been your playbook. That's been the way you've operated. Problem, reaction, solution. That's why now you got these so-called internet sleuths that look for the fakeness of whatever happened. Right? The crisis actors. They said this guy was all bloodied up 2 months ago. How he back here? How he now on this one? Right? That's what these internet people do. Because they know your false narratives. They know your playbook. Right? So they know you about to do something crazy.
Like you said, right? It was an interview with this Edomite woman and her son. Right? And they was crisis actors. But the son, like, when she was like, oh, yeah, such and such, she was like, and he can't sleep or something, but the way he looked at her, like, ma, you full of shit. That shit, the look on this man's face was crazy, man. I said, God damn.
Yeah, this heavy because you said what false flag. It's not Esau referred to as the you know how the accuser.
Right. Accuser of thy brother. Yeah.
You know, because hey, that's why the whole situation is going on in the Middle East. You know, because even when the Twin Towers got destroyed, who was it? The so-called Jew, the small hats, Finkelstein. He owned the Twin Towers, and then he got all that. I think 4.something billion after it was destroyed.
Right.
And now he owns the second largest skyscraper in with the brothers at LAX. All of us, now you know.
And we think it was a coincidence that all them CEOs took off that day.
Right.
Right?
You know,
like, come on, man.
Them in the Middle East, so they could, you know. But with that, they was bringing the Patriot Act to police the state.
Problem, reaction, solution. That's how they operate. You know? You said Jeremiah 37. Yeah. God. This book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
That's what comes to, man. You know, it says nothing like it, man. Nothing like it. And I'm telling you, like, when they, I'm just hypothetically speaking, but I believe they're going to do it. When they hit that Hoover Dam, you know how much death and catastrophic that's going to do, man? That's going to wipe out damn near the whole West Coast, man. You know, that Chicago grid going down.
Yeah.
You know, that blackout that they've been talking about. You know, they've been planning for this stuff. Man.
Right.
You know, they've been planning for this stuff for a long time. This ain't like it's nothing more than the sun. Man.
Right.
And Esau always been this type of this type of character.
Right.
You know,
It's going to be a big event, so they can bring in the new world order.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's got to be.
You're going to be calling for it.
Yeah.
At that time, you're going to be called. Oh, we need
Right.
Give us whatever.
Right.
And you're going to volunteer to go to those concentration camps, the FEMA camps and all that. You're going to volunteer to
for the MOTP.
Right.
You want to volunteer for that MOTP?
Yeah, especially if it's the winter time.
Yeah.
You know, how many people died this winter? That just passed. You know, 100 and something alone in Philly. Alone.
More than that, this is not unaccounted for.
Just from the cold, man.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have people with children. They're not gonna let their child die in the cold. They probably be like, "Yo, I'll stay in the cold. Yeah, get my children up. You know, it's hungry. We'll take that. Take the."
Wow.
That's the hour of temptation.
Ah.
Because that's when people really gonna be tempted. When they don't have the shit that they've been relying on,
Right.
having faith on. Because we're in the world, but we're not of it. We work, get our daily bread, but we don't have faith. We know all this is about to be destroyed. It's temporary.
And most people haven't been through anything. They haven't lost anything. So, hey, this is going to be the first time they ever been through something or lost something. So they're going to be running to Egypt for help. Thus saith the scriptures. You know?
Begging for it.
Yeah. It says, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
That's right. Who was that he? The elect. You know?
Ah.
The elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. They want to be saved out of it. And to be saved out of that, the Lord really loves you. Man.
Ah.
You know? The Lord really loves you to save you out of all this calamity that's coming, man. Like you can't even wrap your mind around what's about to take place here in Babylon.
Ah.
You know, and I was just reading for the book that the brother that we read, Babylon Timbuktu, and how when every prophet came on the scene, right, it was always mass death. Like when Yahweh Shah came, they tried to kill as many babies in Israel as they could. Because they thought, well, he was like, oh, the king is coming. So everybody thought that his legacy was about to be taken over at that time, but now they didn't understand prophecy.
Right.
You know?
Hey, but also they're so prideful that they can upset prophets.
That's right.
Because even to declare that, to do something like that when it's through Yahweh Shema Shah, for you to think that you can actually kill Yahweh Shah, you's prideful. You's a prideful motherfucker.
You're delusional.
Right.
Hey, yo, they going to be in that same spirit.
Right. That's what they in right now. Hey.
Hey, and what Yahweh Shah said, like you always say, brother, that's your favorite quote. You know, when Yahweh Shah made the statement on how he gave his life up.
Yeah.
You know, but did not. But what?
Right.
Yeah, because the scripture said the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Right? So what's given can be taken.
God.
You know what I mean? So Yahweh allowed his son to be in the hands of our oppressors.
Hey.
You know? So that way we can have the liberty through the blood of Yahweh Shah to do what we're doing today.
Hey, that's why the scripture said we're going to take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever. You know? It says, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. But they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
Right. That's going to the kingdom. Yahweh Shah is going to be the head, well, Yahweh, the head of everything, all things. Then Yahweh Shah, then you got King David, which is our king now. That's the order. Then you got the elect, coming into the kingdom. That's the way the Lord designed it for the beginning of time. And that, hey man, because King David, he was
get y'all one
after
day.
the Lord's only heart, man.
When y'all read the entire Torah, with the entire Bible, then y'all come see me. Y'all ain't met me yet.
How you been, brother?
I'll be out here
You're gonna eat a missile. That's what you're gonna be out to do.
That's our man too. That's the boy that was in the
That's
joint.
right.
That's our man. So he could tell him some stuff. Did you read the entire tour? Yes, we did. Man.
Right.
That's the first 5 books.
Like,
Fucking
right. Yeah,
jackass. You know what I mean? So like, come on, dog. You just wanted to say something.
Right. That's all. He wanted
You
attention.
don't even. He said, "I'll be out here for y'all." Well,
One day.
now, yeah.
One day.
We here right now.
Yeah, what you doing right now? Ain't got nothing to do.
That's like a nigga. Y'all
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to fight. Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
Tomorrow, nobody. We can't give it. He can't, man. Break down one precept.
Exactly. He said, if you, first of all, you're a pussy.
Right.
Talking about, did we read the entire tour? We ain't talking about come and see you.
Yeah. No, nobody.
Right. Why you not
The
teaching
2/3. Use the 2/3.
Who's that way?
Yeah. Keep going.
Man, good, bro. That's crazy. Going into we were talking about this false flag stuff.
Yeah.
And how Esau's a cold liar. Hey, father, can you grab one?
I got some more on this stuff. Some more meat on this stuff.
58:3. Keep going.
It says, "Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity."
Yo, that's right here. But not just right here. Just the main captivity right here.
Huh.
But throughout the 4 corners of the earth, wherever you go at, the Israelites are in captivity. You know? And they're being oppressed and spoken down to, right? You know? And all these other nations, like when you look at China, all they show you is the Edomitish looking Moabites.
Right.
Right.
Japan, the same thing. You know, wherever you go on this earth, they show you the lighter looking people.
Right.
They want to, yeah.
But they don't show you the darker skinned people. Which, hey man, them Moabites know who was there first, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they know how dark their asses was, man. You
Yeah.
know, but see that everybody wants to be like Esau. Man.
They know about Wu-Tang.
Everybody, I mean, and that's crazy because Esau knows this too, man.
Huh.
You know, he like the brother said in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So throughout the 4 corners of the earth, they keep records of all this stuff.
Huh.
And they're fucking liars because they're not going to tell you, oh, this person, no. But they're going to keep you oppressed. Like matter of fact, you go back to like, what's that? Maybe the 40s, 50s, or the 30s, right? When you had a Edomite man that slept with a Judite woman, or Israelite woman, right? They had a child. The child might come out looking fair skin, you know? And they try to pass it off as an Edomite. Well, that's exactly what it is, you know, but the way Esau looks at it, he's like, no, that's a nigga. He got whatever percent of it. His mother's black, so that goes by your father, man. You know? And then even with the niggas that slept with the white woman, man. You know, they would condemn them, the mulattoes, that's what they call them. You know, they would condemn them niggas, man. Because they knew who the father was, man. You know? Like what was that movie, Life? And he was oh, who's the father of this chocolatey baby? And he going around there just, I'm the pappy. You know what I mean? But they condemn that child, man.
Huh. And when yeah, it's more, but it's going to go into this melanin thing, right? Because they prop up a lack of melanin. That's degenerative. That's recessive.
Right.
Rather than propping up more melanin, right? Which protects you from all types of stuff, right? Yeah.
That's a natural substance.
Yeah, that's the lie right there, right? That's something simple. That's biological. You can look that up.
That's right.
That's why they can't come out there in the sun. The sun hates them.
Yeah. The earth hates it.
Right, but they gonna say the beauty is actually the lack of melanin. That's why they just speak lies as soon as they be born.
That's right.
God.
Damn. Like,
Get strange phenomenon.
right. It says, therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
Yo, God, nothing. That song from what's the boy named Chris Montana? I ain't worried about nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't
That's
worried
how
about
J. Cole
nothing.
bitch.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be worried about nothing. Like who's gonna want to lift a finger to you
Con.
when you in all your power, man? That's what I'm saying. Like people will be willing.
They in
to
thy
get our
power.
you know?
Yeah.
There ain't nobody gonna win. There ain't nobody gonna go split with the Israelites. And all the women on the planet is gonna want the Israelites. Especially the elect, man. They're the cream of the crop. You know?
Right.
Con.
It's that standard. The Lord is going to lift up.
Roger, you quoted the scripture I told you to pull out too.
This is the book.
Con.
It's going into like Esau and their lies or whatever.
That's right.
These elites. This is Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse, I start at 1. It says, oh, that my head were waters and mine eyes a fountain of tears, that I might weep day and night for the slain of the daughter of my people.
That's Jeremiah speaking, man. Yo, that's when you really sit back and look at the brutality of how people been treated. Like, I was watching somebody send me a clip from Mark back in the day, right? And it was a Judite woman. She looked like a Judite. She could have been a guy, whatever. She's an Israelite woman, right? She was one of the sole survivors from I think it was Black Wall Street. No, what was it? Rosewood, down in Florida, the massacre down there, right? And she was explaining how she said, yeah, we was out there. She said the white men came through, such and such. I'm like, damn. She said they had guns. And they asked her, like, it was like, yo, did you see anybody run through there? She was like, no. Right? She said that, I think it was her grandmother, somebody that was in the living room area. They shot through the window. She said they shot him in the head. Shot the grandmother in the head. Her sister came upstairs and told her that, the mom was dead with him. Then she said with the father, I think it was either the father or the grandfather, they made him dig his own grave.
Damn.
And she said he only had one hand.
Damn.
They made him dig his own grave and shot him in the fucking head. She said he fell backwards in his grave, man.
Dang.
So that's crazy.
That's the devil for you.
That's the hatred
Yeah.
that Esau has for him. And Mari talking about something. Were you scared? What type of question is that?
Right.
Damn right she was scared. She was a little girl.
Right. And that's what they want to do.
Yep.
They want to instill fear within us,
Right.
so we won't do anything
That's right.
because they know that they have those recessive genes. I just looked it up. It's recessive versus dominant. And we have dominant.
That's right. That's right.
That's just biological. That's how you know the scriptures don't lie.
That's why, just like the movie Get Out. No.
That's right.
Got it.
Yeah, like the movie Get Out. How they were gambling on Jake's limbs and shit.
Yeah.
Like that one Edomite dude.
Yeah.
He bet it. He won the bet. And they were
So
gambling
what
for the Jake eyes. He took his eyes.
Yeah, they wanted us.
Oh, shit.
They want it because we got the dominant genes.
Because, right.
It's telling you right
That's what I was
there.
saying, yeah.
So
Yeah.
hate that too.
Yeah.
They take our blood, our melanin,
Right.
They study us. That's
Right.
what they should do.
That's why they
study
take all our blood. You can't tell me you got to take 5 vials of blood at the doctor's office. Why you got to take all this blood?
But see, and that's why the scripture said we are gods, but shall die like men.
Right.
Because really, we still powerful. Even not to this day, we still here.
Right.
After everything that, our people have went through and still going through.
I'm gonna
We
say
still here.
Jake
Kid.
don't die. We multiply.
Right. We
You know?
multiply. Yo, no, literally.
Yeah.
Remember in
God.
Egypt, it tells you that.
Yeah. God.
You know?
God.
So, yeah. It's been multiple times, even with Benjamin.
I got
Was
you.
almost, the whole tribe of Benjamin was almost, annihilated.
God.
The Lord ain't allowed.
Yeah. They said, "Go catch you one, Benji. Go catch you
Yo, I
one."
got a Swift my feed. This is Psalms 22. I'm starting verse 16. It says, "For dogs have compassed me; the assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. I tell all my bones, they look and stare upon me. They part my garments among them and cast lots upon my vesture." Like going to what you were saying, they did that to Yahushua. They cast lots for his garments and everything. Because they couldn't break his bones. He was that lamb without blemish, the sacrificial lamb, man. So they couldn't break his bones. Everything that they did to him, not one bone was broken in his body. You know? But they was casting lots for I just want a piece of his garment. Just cast a lot on, yo, that's crazy. And that's what they do. Like the brother said, man, and like the dominant gene. Esau is so wicked and crazy. They think that if you eat a Jake that's like a warrior, you're gonna get that same
Yeah.
You fucking retarded, man.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. You know, I'm gonna just eat this nigga. I'm gonna get superpowers. Nah, man. It's a bloodline thing, man. You know, it's a straight bloodline thing. Yo, and the Romans used to do that. You know?
Hey, that's why they want to drink our blood, because they want to be part of the bloodline.
The Romans was heavy into that shit. Drinking the blood of the gladiators, the fallen soldiers, they would eat them. Yeah. So now when you see this Epstein shit, it shouldn't surprise you, man. You should be like, oh, that's just Esau being Esau. You know, and you know what's coming from it. You know?
Yeah, these are vile people.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they drink blood of babies at a certain age.
Stay young.
And they put the children in a certain level of fear and panic.
Yo,
so where right when they at that fear and panic, right at that moment, they slice them and they drink their blood.
Because
it gives off a certain type of chemical.
Yeah. That's why they eat all their red meat.
And that's why a lot of them gotta keep doing it because they look younger. It tries to they're trying to live longer by doing shit like that.
Hey, they think it, but they look like a prune when they turn 30.
Right, that's
like
when
a goddamn prune.
That's when they get the whole Dracula. Oh shit, yo, you see them now?
Hey, they eat rare raw meat. Even when they go to the restaurant, how would you like your steak prepared? Rare. Man, they cut that thing and number blood dripping out of that. Jake don't have that spirit. Yeah, brother, beautiful brother, my guy said adrenochrome. Yeah.
Yo, they got
hey, Shalom, come.
Hey, Shalom, my guy. Hey.
You got what's that? Go to drinking of the blood shit, right? Fucking damn. They'll come back to it.
Yeah.
I know, like Romans, they was having. Damn. Oh. When Yahushua said, take commit, for the Passover, he said, take this, eat this is my flesh. Esau take that shit literally.
Right.
He said, yo, drink this is my blood. It was wine. You know, but Esau, they really take that shit literally, man.
Hey, and if you grew up in a Jake household, everything was well done.
Right,
you learn that bullshit, rare shit. Yeah, you learn that rare bullshit from Esau, Edom, and other heathen nations.
And they the ones
hanging out with them.
Yeah. Chef Ramsay.
Right.
What the fuck? Hey,
you're gonna mess this steak up.
Yeah.
You're drinking. You're losing all the. I ain't losing nothing. Make that shit well done.
Hey, but see,
watch your goddamn mind. Yeah,
but see, they own the business. But who's cooking in the business? Jake.
Right. Yeah.
But they own the whole.
Yeah.
And they can't. They're not like us. It's straight like that. It says, verse 2, Jeremiah 9:2. It says, "Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place of wayfaring men." It says, wayfaring men, that I might leave my people and go from them, for they be all adulterers, an assembly of treacherous men.
Yeah, that's what our people, you know. Adulterers, adulterers going into our people serving other guys, man. whoring after different gods. That's why the prophet Hosea, Yahweh Shem outside told him to deal with a woman, a whoredom, to make him feel the way Yahweh feels about us going after these other guys, man. I remember somebody asked me, it's like, yo, why is Israel always prone to serving idols, man? Because these niggas call for that shit. You call for that shit. It's like you call for Yahweh Shah's death. Call for all the prophets to. Why you do that? Because they were selling you the truth. We ain't gonna be able to call for that in that day, buddy.
Right.
Oh, they going over 25. Them niggas a ticket. So give them a ticket.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. What, man?
Verse 3, it says, and they bend their tongues like their bow for lies,
Yeah.
but they are not valiant for the truth upon the earth.
See, and that's what going back to what we were speaking about earlier, to this false flag that they're about to do, man. Right? The same thing they did in 9/11. What did they tell you? Oh, this was Bin Laden, this and terrorists. And yo, Americans are so fucking gullible. You believe that these niggas got on there with box cutters and hijacked the plane?
Right.
Come on, man. If you got niggas on you, you from the hood. I'm not doing that shit, bro. I'm being a box. You like, nigga, what?
Look at Jake, man. Jake just got to be seen, man. All fucked up and got to be seen. Yeah. Can't tell him nothing either.
Yeah, cut. That's his cherry right here. I'm surprised they don't got that shit like, what's that? Won't be a minister drinking your juice and substance. The boy had the wheelchair that was piped out.
Had the hydraulics.
Yeah, cut. I'm surprised he don't got that. Jake get crazy like that.
It says, but they proceed from evil to evil, and they know not me, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Say that we got it.
Right, and that's why even in the Torah, it tells you not to make any images of like animals. Because that's what they even do. Statues or making idols of yourself.
Right.
Look at Baal. It's a fucking it's like a man walking the wall.
And they was just burning that over there, the same one.
That's how you know. Yeah, that's how you know that.
Yeah.
That's how you know that. The straw hats, they worship that devil. Because he said, Netanyahu said, burning that. They said burning Baal was a
act of war.
Act of war against straw. So that right there lets you know that's what they said.
Remember, that was Elam, not
Yeah,
Ishmael.
yeah,
They're Elamites.
that's what they said.
Elam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be
Yeah, that's Persian.
Yup, that's right.
God.
The Persians.
and
They got some bad bitches.
they know who they are. And you clearly know they're Persians. Why you call them M like that?
Yeah.
You see that wickedness? You see that?
They
You know they Elam.
Yeah,
They know they Elam.
Yeah, like that's why the Lord says, that's why the Lord is heavy on names. He said he calls you by his name. They're not going past that.
Yeah.
They got, but
Hey, gas just went up. And so, she went up to like,
whoa.
what was it, $4?
Yeah.
One versus $8. Them niggas ain't gonna keep putting gas in them shit.
like what Esau does, going back to I think it was the Greeks, and they used to call Jake. I forgot what the word was. I know it starts with an N, but it was a particular word that they used to call Jake, meaning Burnt face. They got burnt faces. You know, because they're talking about they was dark skinned.
Mm.
You know, so they know they ain't calling them they're Israelites. They just calling them burnt face. I think they was talking about the Ethiopians, but they was Jakes that was in Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot the word, man. I got
I heard of that.
yeah, that's what they call it. And that's what Esau goes around the world doing. Calling and yo, even the people themselves name themselves after the own land that they in. You know? Babylonians. They call themselves Romans. They call themselves Greeks. You know, and it was Israelites, man.
Americans.
Yeah,
We are proud.
Yeah, every nationality is in the Bible. You are what you are in the Bible.
that's right, bro.
And if you think about it, how does one people claim a nationality in the Bible? Right now, there's really only one group.
That's right. And you can't even you don't gotta take a shahada to become an Israelite.
Right.
It's your blood.
It's your nationality.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a nationality. You can't change that.
That's right.
Yo, because that's also what the brothers say. That's a byword in the Proverbs.
Yeah.
That's part of the curses in Deuteronomy. You know? Esau, yo, they snap on everybody, but they the worst. They the goddamn worst.
Yeah, come. Yeah.
And that's why they want to hide who they really are. That's why they changed the names of the lands, right? And did an update so that people will be confused and not find out who they are. But what does the scripture say? The Lord is not the author of confusion, right? But you got all these people confused about their true nationality, right? But we go by the spirit. We don't go by what so-called color you are, what so-called race you are. We don't go by what you look like. We go by the spirit, but we also go by the scriptures. And every nation that's here on this earth right now is in the Bible. So who are you according to the Bible? That's the question. Do you know? Right? And most people don't. That's why the prophets, Lord willing, we be those men bringing it out. That's what we do.
Hey, Esau knows.
Right.
That's why John the Revelator said in Revelation 12:12 that they know that they have but a short time. You know? And that's specified on a certain nation that's ruling. A certain time for what? You know? Who got the strongest dollar right now? Who got the strongest army? Honestly, America does.
Well, you see
the
it.
Lord allowed
Yeah,
it,
and you see it because he's flexing all over the goddamn place right now. How can he hide it? He can't hide it anymore. He's everywhere.
Right, his horns is coming out.
Yeah, and bullying every damn body across the entire world.
Said that. Grand Habakkuk 2:5.
God, come on, this ain't rocket science.
Right.
If you don't know who the goddamn devil is in the end times, then the Lord done put you in that direction.
Trick, man.
Right, because when you read, because that's a history book.
Right.
So when you read about these nations that rule, you read about their characteristics,
God.
what they did, what they kept doing repetitively through history. So who are they now? Because Israel didn't go extinct. Certain
Right.
nations didn't just go extinct.
Right.
Like Esau says to animals. No, the names just changed.
Right.
But their characteristics stay the same. You know? Because the spirit can't change the spirit. Only the Lord can.
Well, he's got to do it because if he didn't change it and he did confuse everybody, we would know he's Esau.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shit, he got to do that. He got to make these things
They
happen.
try to hide it.
Yeah, he got to hide it.
They say like the mob. Their strength came from the silence. They didn't want to be in the spotlight.
Yeah, the secrecy,
That's right.
right?
Like they say, secret society. They go.
Yeah,
But when you expose, they get angry.
right. And that's why they're angry at us because we're exposing it through the spirit,
Yeah.
power, grace, and mercy. Yahweh Bashmel Shai.
That's right.
That's what you mad about, and we don't give a damn.
Like, off with their head.
Yeah.
They run out of blood, man. You got that, bro? I put you on fire. That's why a lot of nations is angry too, man. Because like the other brother was saying, they basically, went around the whole world bullying everybody. Man.
Yeah,
They doing it right now.
yeah.
That's their characteristics. That's what they do. Or we say, that's what I do. Steal that shit.
That's what we're gonna say. Like Raza said earlier, we're gonna take the kingdom.
Right.
Like he quoted earlier, we're gonna take it. Yeah, we're gonna take your women too.
All of them. Yeah. You said Habakkuk 2 and 5? Yeah. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 5. Yeah, also, because he transgresses by wine.
Transgresses is he basically he's not persuaded. Yeah, basically persuaded with his philosophy.
Yeah.
That's what the wine is talking about. You got your nations drunk.
Right.
You got the Moabites of today. The ones before, they was dressing in their
traditional garment.
The traditional garments. Nowadays they got
suits and ties.
So they want to be like Esau.
Yeah.
So they took on that characteristic of Esau.
It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
That's going around the whole world, man.
Right.
Yo, look, their natural born land that was given to them is Mount Seir. Caucasus Mountains, man, where nothing really grows. You know, that's why they was fucking, you know, that's the Lord. That's how you know the Lord hate them.
Yeah,
that's how you know the Lord hate them. They gave them fucking caves, man.
There's no life.
You know?
Mountainous regions.
Now you look at the Garden of Eden, where we was at, you know, look at our land. How plenteous it is.
Right.
Resources.
Right.
It's abundant in food, everything.
Right.
The greatest things, but you got the rivers flowing.
Yeah, you got things growing.
The Tigris to Euphrates.
Yeah,
and they feed everything.
Right.
It's rich.
Water.
Yeah,
grass. Life.
That's right. Yeah,
what they got? The mountains.
Death.
Yeah, with nothing grows.
Yo,
No water's
and that's real wealth.
Yeah.
Just like when they look at a land, they say it's rich.
Yeah.
The soil is rich
Yeah.
because it's the quality of that land.
That's why Esau goes around the whole world.
Yeah.
Trying to take everybody's resources. But that's his blessing right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, and not keeping at home, you see you got military bases around the entire world. Who else got military bases around the whole world?
Right. Look at how they got Iran surrounded.
Yeah, that's why they tearing their ass up over there.
Yeah, but they getting busy.
No, you said that. Me and the brother was just talking about how Iran just attacked most of the U.S. NATO bases
in
the
Gulf
Middle
region.
East.
Yeah.
And China the one that's really China and Russia is giving them the intel on how to hit this.
Right. Right.
They're giving them weapons.
And the weapons.
Supplying the drones and these devices.
That's why they know America full of shit.
Right.
The big bad bully, man. The big bad bully, they dealing with him now, man. You know, you ain't going to bully the world too much longer.
And that's what he's actually bullying the world, talking to every sovereign nation about how he's going to pick their king.
That's right. Yeah, come on.
How you going to pick?
He told Iran. He said, y'all better get a new regime, a new government.
Right.
What that say? He's a proud man.
Proud.
Yo,
that's pride, man. That's
before
destruction.
Right,
and a haughty look.
That's
right.
Full.
Yeah. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine.
Right.
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
That's right.
Who enlarges his desire as hell.
That's right. Enlarges his. What's that song from Meek Mills? I Want It All. You know, that's an Edomite state.
That's the spirit. Yeah, that's the spirit.
And that's what Jake patterns themselves to be like Esau in his kingdom, man.
Insatiable. Can't satisfy. What we said that last week, right? Prince. He's never satisfied.
Baby, I'm satisfied. That's my cousin's shit. I used to joke like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But you were insatiable. If you can't take everything, then it ain't worth it.
They try it.
Yeah.
They try it. Yo, they really right now what's going on, they on their last leg.
Right.
Last stand.
Literally, yeah.
Right.
They fight. They not going out without a fight, man.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say the devil's going to come down having great wrath because they have but a short time. That's what the devil's doing right now.
Yo,
all over the damn place.
Yo, the whole world.
Yeah.
And it's about to hit here soon, man. You know, these people keep thinking this is a game. This ain't no game, man. This is real life, man. Just because you free to walk up and down the streets now,
Right.
yo, right now, the time we living in, any given day, man, any second, shit could just go haywire, go left real quick, and change your whole life, your whole situation, man. You know, when you just was thinking everything was cool, man.
Right.
Just look how.
That's what 9/11 did.
Yeah.
Everybody know where they was at when 9/11 happened.
Right.
You can't forget that.
Changed everything.
Hey, the C-19.
Yeah.
That changed everything.
Right.
Drastic.
Right.
And big people was complaining, bitch. Oh, we can't go to the line. We gotta stay in.
Can't go nowhere.
They had lines, man.
Right.
You know, and they told you had to take that jump shot. Man.
We couldn't go 2 years later to eat some wings.
That's right. Yep.
Oh, you know what's
at the bar?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you got to. Your jab. We like, it's like y'all gotta go outside.
Right.
And yo, look how many people that got flu just to fucking go into a facility to drink.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's showing.
And put that poison in yourself.
That's showing you how much you love this world, man.
Yo, you see that?
And trust in it too.
You remember the mayor, the old mayor of New York at that time? He was like, when you take the jump shot, just think of this burger and these fries. And he's over there eating that shit. How you know damn well he didn't want to eat that shit. You know? He's like, ooh, yeah, that's good.
That's how.
Yo, but you know what that ushered in though? For real, matter I think about it personally. Now that brought in more digitalized way of paying for shit. Because that ushered in more of the QR, the barcode.
Yeah, klar.
So it just made things more systematic.
Yeah, speeded it up.
Because people was buying stuff online more. You couldn't go out to the grocery, you know?
Yeah.
So now the next one might be the actual, you know?
Oh, it's it. It's it. It's here.
I think
That's here.
Apostle Tahar did a video.
The barcode is like,
and he was saying everybody going into the military is going to be seated.
Oh, I saw that video. Yeah.
They all going to get it because you have to. You know, the same way they told you before that you had to get that jump shot, and a lot of people got put out, but now it's different. You know, they brought them back.
Hey, that's
so
what these jobs are going to tell you too. These jobs are going to tell you the same thing. That's like they did with the Vlade Divac. Yeah.
Quick one. Just to back up what you're saying last. The book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 40, it says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
So by the sword thou shalt live. So why you think over there in the land of Jerusalem now, Israel, the Israelis, why you think they got to keep fighting for them?
Right.
It's not peace over there. And what are we? Yasharala, right? We the city of peace, man.
Right.
You know, what's that? Yashua. Yeah.
Hey. And if anybody living by the sword, who's killing everybody up right now? Them Israelis. Hey, murdering,
bombing them,
bombing everything.
Iran for a long time.
Yeah. Gaza, Palestine. Yemen.
That's all the places that we was at. That's all the places that we was at, man. We traveled through Palestine, you know, Gaza, all that.
Hey, and they threatening people too. They threatened Turkey.
Yo, and now that Turkey's next, they say.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Right.
But now that most of their bases is destroyed in the Middle East, they're trying to run up to the European countries. And Macron is not with it. He's like, no, we're not going to have bases here for your troops to come basically destroy our and my people.
Right.
You know, because he's the king. I think it's a distraction too. But anyway, because Macron is a king of his land. You know, he can't be a king with his servants, and if all his servants is dead, then what is he going to rule?
Hey, that's that house divided, because Italy said too, oh, don't come over here with that.
But that's showing you what? The defeat thereof.
Yeah.
The house is divided. You know,
That iron mixed with clay.
Yeah.
that's the statue. Yep, and that
Wow.
shows you we at the end.
Yeah.
That's that.
That part is strong and part is weak.
Right.
No, come. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's heavy because it's iron. And if you look at America, Babylon the Great, the majority of its infrastructure is iron, steel,
Ah.
and things like that.
Yeah. When they
You
put
see
up
how
these
it
big
rusts.
type buildings, yeah.
Look at the
Yeah.
bridges, how they rust
Yeah.
so quick.
Yep.
They're like 30, 40 years. You know, showing you how to, even the infrastructure is so weak. And then the clay, you can also, you know, twofold that
check this out.
with their financial system,
That you said that, bro.
you know, with the world.
Con.
You know,
Ah.
it's partly strong, partly weak.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what going into Revelation where it talks about the nations hating the whore.
Check this out. I looked it up, right? Like what's America was known for, right? Going into that iron and clay, right? It says America was renowned for developing mass production steel manufactured in the late 19th century, transforming it into the backbone of industrial and urban infrastructure. Key contributions include the massive expansion of the railroad system, construction of skyscrapers, and powering World War II, led by figures like Andrew Carnegie. It says,
And skyscraper, that's pride.
Con.
We scraping the sky with our buildings. Yeah,
Hey.
like the tower.
Yeah.
That's the same spirit.
Hey, and what they call that dome over there in Israel? The Iron
The Iron
Dome.
Dome.
Come on,
Yeah.
look, Dad, brother. Check it out. It
Go
says
God.
It says key aspects of America's steel reputation include the age of steel. Following the Civil War, America adopted the Basman process, turning steel from a luxury item into a sustainable material for building cities, bridges, and roadways.
Wow.
You know, so that's going into that iron, man. You know?
And what's happens to that Iron Dome? This was getting right through it
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Because you don't got no protection, man. You know?
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Con,
I
yeah.
got a little bit more on this
Oh.
one real quick. It's not.
How long we been on, bro?
53.
It says, verse 41 again, it says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And that's why they really, for real, that it goes back to the blessings. That's the root of it. That's the beginning. Where it all stemmed from. The Lord giving us the blessing, the covenant, you know. And Esau, he got a blessing too. Every nation got a blessing, but what is their blessing? Which is better about it, is the land, which he got by the sword. Because that's how these elites, these banking families, that's how they are able to put bases on every foreign land. That's not your land, but you have a base there.
Right.
That's crazy. You're in
Right.
your backyard watching. You know?
Right.
You know, good evening, neighbor. Like, how you in our land?
Right.
You know? This ain't your block. You know, you walk on the block, yo, this ain't your block. When the white boy walked, I forgot what movie I was, he had the glass. He's like, what you doing on my block, white boy?
Yeah, and who else got, again, bases in other lands but of France, but of England, but of USA, right? They all do.
Right.
Esau, Edom.
That's right.
Done. So it says,
Russia too. Russia had bases in what's the one land that's got Syria, right? Yeah, they all Edomites.
it says, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob.
They still got that mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, they could kill us right now and hang us. They would do it right, and that's why they assassinate our character.
Right, exactly.
So they know they can't do it out in front, but they assassinate our character every day, all the day long.
Yeah, you know what? Since you said that, they're using the conflict with Iran now that anybody could be considered a T, the
Right.
T word,
Right.
because
Exactly.
now they're going to areas where people practice their religion,
Right.
you know? So whatever religion based on whatever, just because it's a gathering, it's targeted as a potential threat.
Con.
You know, so now anybody can be considered a potential threat.
Hey, you know you're getting exposed. That's the problem.
So this is all psychological. It's a
Yeah.
psyop to get, to see war, to read about. Because the Lord said that wars and rumors of wars,
Con.
pestilence, plagues, earthquakes, famines. Those are sorrows, beginning of sorrows.
I got something for you. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 9, going into they always accusing us, right? It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Man. We always blame us. Jake is always for the blame.
Right.
Whenever some shit happens bad here, Jake is always the one to get blamed. But when they like look at Penn State, right? When they won the championships and all that, they tore that whole neighborhood up, man. Flipping cars, burning shit.
Right.
Look when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Look what they did to the city, man. But that's permissible.
Right.
Right? Look at the Capitol building.
Okay.
Hey.
Let Jake do some shit like that.
And hey, you think about these college parties.
Okay.
You think about these clubs that have Edomites in them clubs. There's so many drugs in there. And what do? They nickel and dime little pookie spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, they got
Yeah, I've seen them.
they got pounds
come
in them places.
I seen them come after the frat parties, and the way they were, like we had to call ambulances. I couldn't.
Right.
You can't leave them.
Yo,
alone.
and they all underage.
They over. Yeah.
And they don't mess with them at all.
Right. That go to wrong. But let that be Jake.
Right.
You going to jail.
Let that be a neighborhood party.
Yeah,
Bringing everything up.
House parties.
Yeah.
But yo, all these parties out around right here.
Yeah.
Campus, man.
Yeah.
They
All underage.
Yeah, they don't do shit.
Drugs, drinking, all types.
But
Ain't
they're
nobody
the
bothered.
future of America.
Right.
They got. That's why they joined them fraternities.
Yeah.
That's for protection, man. And the niggas, Jake, they want to be the black boule.
Yeah.
That niggas is crazy.
Yeah, that's why Jake be joining them Freemason lodges because it they have benefits.
Yeah, that's their faith. That's their trust. That's what they put their faith and trust in.
They follow after the forefathers of this place.
Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact, you know what? Damn. Speaking of that, right? Grab Robert Bashar. John 8:44. Going into and this Lord was talking to Jake when he said this. Jake going to pattern themselves after.
Oh, you are your.
Jake want to pattern themselves after being like
Esau. Yeah.
Yeah, they do it with the blonde. They do it now with the blonde hair.
And look at Diddy, man. Promise him. He did the same shit Epstein did, but look at him. And Epstein, that nigga's still alive, man. He cares nobody.
Yeah, for sure.
He in Thailand somewhere.
It's too valuable for them. They're not just gonna.
Yeah.
But Diddy, where you at? You locked up, nigga. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and it's crazy because somebody has said, "Why you never seen Diddy and Epstein together?" They was like, "Oh, because that's his competitor." I was like, "Yeah, that's crazy."
He ain't got nothing on no Epstein.
That's right,
The nastiness he was doing.
That nigga, he's a Miami setup.
He's actually blood, right? He's actually
he got the bloodline of them niggas.
Yeah.
So and he's a high level dude.
Right.
Good, man.
Yeah.
High level. Very high level.
Yeah. All types of abominations being done now. There's a huge cover up.
That's right. Okay. That's right.
It says, the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
Yeah.
In the lust of your father ye will do.
That's right. See that?
He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
Mm.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own,
Mm.
for he is a liar and the father of it.
Let's see that. And look at our people. They become liars, man.
Right.
You know, because that's what you get the lawyers and all that, and they think that like what Diddy was talking about. No, we can't make it look like this. We can't make no, because nigga, you trying to be like your father, you're the devil, nigga. Your real father is your Howard. All right, but he turns you over to that foul spirit. He gave it to you. That reprobate mind, he gave it to you. You know, for you to think that you could rub shoulders with Esau. You can't do that. They don't look at y'all niggas the same. You're just a pawn on a chessboard, man.
Right.
A high-paid slave, so to speak. And that's Trump changed that they really give it.
Right.
Compared to the Rothschilds, the Prince, Mr. King Charles.
Hey, you getting crumbs off the
Yeah,
table.
good.
Stop acting like
King
you're doing
Charles can
something.
feed the whole world.
Right.
Right.
With all the riches they got.
And
Yeah.
clothe them.
Yeah.
And still be cool.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Like that's like a dent in his pocket. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Cabot. You know? But they give y'all niggas this little shit. Diddy, you can't do this shit.
Yeah.
50 Cent, you can't do this shit. That shit'll break your fucking pockets, man.
Yo, now they saying Floyd Mayweather's in. He's done. He ain't got no bread.
That's why he did that. That he was on. I think it was TikTok. So he's like, "Oh, I stand for Israel. I
Yeah,
got
see,
your
yeah.
back." Other niggas, man. That because, like you said, he needs that money. That's why he's going to that fight with Tyson.
Yeah. When you're truly wealthy, you do things to lose money,
Exactly.
to eliminate tax debt.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what people don't even understand.
That's right.
If you gotta spend money, you ain't wealthy
That's right. Yo, and that's what them Amalekites
because you don't own anything.
Right. The Amalekites said, every dollar that they got, they said it works. They said they don't, it was one of the rabbis. He said, they don't move a dollar or spend a dollar unless it's making something.
Yeah.
He's like, they sit on it until this time to move. And that's how you know that them people, they're not,
And the bus coming this dude, bag of money.
oh shit, that's crazy. That's how you know that
Lawyer.
it's not for them.
Right.
Yo, matter of fact, you got that in Revelation. I think it's 3. So I go out positive, but down. Yeah, they don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, talking about us. Yo, but that's why Esau taxes people
Right.
around the world. Because, like, yo, if they spend money, that's what Esau do. If they know they're going to spend money, they want to make at least double back.
Right.
How would it benefit me? You know, that's Esau. So when he gives you something for free or whatever, like the jab, just know there's something behind that. Because he's a double chump.
That's right.
Hey, but when you see all these abandoned buildings, they own these buildings,
Okay.
and they do it so they can take it as a loss.
Yep, okay. That's right.
That's how much money they got.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
They don't need to fill them. It's all. We need to take this as a loss anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
It's a tax write-off.
Yeah,
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
right.
Right.
That's how you know when you're wealthy.
Not like these.
Yeah, you got guys with millions of tax debt because they don't know they don't understand the system.
Yo, money. They don't understand money.
Yeah, that's what
But
Trump
they
said.
They teach their people how to use it. Jake don't understand a damn thing
Right.
about money.
Trump said he don't pay tax because he know how to beat the tax code.
Come on, man.
But you know what, though? These elites, they know what real riches are.
Yeah,
Because
Resources.
the fiat currency we have is nothing but a debt note.
right.
You know, they show you that with the Brits during the Civil War. The Civil War. They used that to calm the war down. Something called a tax, something tax. You know, but anyway, the point is Esau, that's why they take land. Because
Right.
they know that that's real wealth.
Right.
They destroy other countries' land. And they take their oil,
Right.
the soil,
Right.
the minerals.
Meanwhile,
the stones.
Jake got 15 cars,
'Cause-
all depreciated in value,
Right.
10 houses, right? And ain't renting none of them out, but just got 10 homes.
Looking like Mr. T
Yeah,
with all them, you know.
yeah, man. And that's why somebody stupid like Mayweather ain't got no money.
Wearing a white man's brand.
Right.
See?
They ain't got ownership of nothing. And now you got foreclosed. Now you got foreclosed on. Now they putting a boot on that Maserati, right? That you done paid $500,000 for. Now it's worth $100,000.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's like
Jake,
Jake
man.
in the hood, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got a Maserati
Right.
with your mom. And shit.
Right. In the basement. You ain't got the bedroom no more. You
No,
got the goddamn basement.
Yo, I was taking the bus. I'm on the bus, right? And I see Jake got like a $500 to $1,000 bet on. And I'm looking like, you know, the
Bus.
designer shoes.
YSL and shit like
That's,
yeah.
I'm looking
On
like
the
this
bus,
dude
yeah.
got like a $3,000 outfit in it, and he
Right.
hopped the bus.
Okay, exactly. And they ain't even
Jake,
pay the
man.
fare.
Because
Right.
understand what
And hopped
real
on from the
wealth
back,
is.
yeah.
That's why they take it down. That's why the Edomites now, the so-called, Caucasians, their benefit, the wealth that they have is from their forefathers.
Right.
So they're still
Right.
reaping.
Ooh,
Right.
Esau's still reaping the benefits of their forefathers. So that's why they gotta get it too.
Yeah.
Cause they're like, oh, what did my forefathers do? Well, listen, how you think you got this land? But real quick, what the brother called for, Revelation chapter 2.
so,
That you got it.
That was straight to the brother. Revelation chapter 2, verse 9.
The brother.
Becky.
No,
The
this time,
brother.
no, this time
The
she cleaned the brother.
Yeah, she did.
That's
Yeah, he got clean. The
Yeah,
brother got clean.
that brother's witness.
Yeah.
Isaiah 4.
Fuck with the Irish brother.
That was the spirit.
She wanna get lucky.
Yo, yeah.
Lucky charm.
Hey, I got her fully cool.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, it says, I know thy works and tribulation
Poverty.
and poverty.
That one, really.
Jake, right now, Jake, that's why Jake do the moves when they get shit.
Right.
Right,
But
because
that's a natural thing for them. Esau, they holds like they walk around, they got billions and billions of dollars, but they scared to spend that shit. Cause like because it's given to them for a certain amount of time. Like when we get in the king, when you have all of the resources, you can do whatever the hell you want. But they do the resources wrong. They try to haul them up for themselves.
Well, they buy stuff that depreciate.
Okay.
Esau buying things that appreciates in value. Right?
Like art.
Artwork. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I bought this for $100,000. It's now worth $3 million. Right?
They buy like some ancient shit.
Right.
And have it there. Like, they did go to like get like, shit from King Tut.
Yeah.
And all that. That shit worth money, man.
They'll buy land up. Right?
Yep.
And cultivate the land.
That's right.
And make money off of that land.
Look at Epstein, what he did with the island, man.
Yeah.
That was his shit.
Yeah. They
Like a
buy
whole
businesses.
island,
They buy businesses, right? And you just a slave because now you're the worker.
That's right, yeah.
So he's paying you a salary
That's
and,
right.
and below salary too. Because then he'll take your ideas and make more money off of you
right, and then
and patent it.
look at that. Fucking tax your ass.
And they won't even change nothing.
Right.
They might change a little something. Say they invented it.
Right.
Get the fuck out of it.
Yeah, right.
But I'd say Jacob is the form of all that.
Yeah, that's why he got Jake working for him because he know,
Exactly.
he's gonna be blessed. His organization is gonna be blessed.
And
because
that goes into the curses as well, man.
Yep.
When it tells you that you won't be able to take the fruit of your labor, basically. You won't reap from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Enjoy it all, yeah.
Because your hands are blessed, period. But Esau just the one that's in control right now. So everything that our hands do, look at this whole country. Why do you think this country is great?
Right.
Because the Israelites that built it up.
Right.
Ain't that with the bag of holes?
No, Hagar.
See, Jake trying to chase the bag, but yeah.
The bag chasing Esau.
But see, also, hey, he that leadeth in captivity
Shall go into captivity.
Because what? That's how you know, just by us, three of us describing the nature of Esau, right, according to the scriptures, in the acts that they committed, we're having us in subjection. They're about to go to subjection. They, gonna come down, have a great wrath, because they know they're about to lose everything. All the money, everything that they have now, the riches, is really ours.
Right.
So they just hold it. They're holding it to give it back to us.
Hey,
Keeping it
we're
warm.
gonna be
really,
trading
when Jake-
plays.
Because when Jake do dress nice, yo, naturally we are king.
Yeah,
We are like look at King Solomon's doorkeepers, filthy with jewels, gold in their
right.
mouth,
But they
gold
say
in their
gold
hand.
all of my.
Good, good.
You know,
Don't
so
believe
naturally
me.
we are royal people. Because
Right.
Esau, they so base, they
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
You know,
Base.
but
Base.
the reason why they got on, because the Lord allowed it to happen that way. You know,
Hey, what he say?
Yo, I got
Seen slaves on horses. What he say?
oh,
Roughly paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact,
shit. I
Yeah.
got a swift one for you. Just said that.
Oh,
This is
Seen
Song of
service on
Solomon.
horses.
Song of Solomon 1 and 10, which you just said. All that mama.
Yeah, yeah.
It says, thy cheeks are comely with rolls of jewels,
Woo!
thy neck with gold with chains of gold.
Damn. That's the Jake. That's Jake.
Yeah, that's a
That's
natural.
Jake.
That's Jake. Natural.
Hey, I had it back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wanted to flaunt it.
That's
Rings, the
right.
3-finger ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? The gold rope.
Yeah, that
The
was
gold rope.
The
You know what I mean? Yeah.
little grill piece.
Yo,
Yeah.
that was that shit. Bro. No? Oh, it says verse 11.
Gaza was looking like Big Daddy Kane.
Song of Solomon 1 and 11. It says, we will make the borders of gold with studs of silver. While the king sitteth at his table, my spikenard, and that's an expensive wood, sendeth forth the smell thereof, man. So like, yo, Jake is rich, man. Oh, read that again. Revelation 2. No? No. Oh, damn, bro.
You like that?
Post yourself to
That's
Yeah.
why you got some rich Jakes, they be like, yo, man, one Jake, he was like, yo, I don't wear he was rich. He was like,
Yeah.
I don't wear the same socks with drills twice. I was like, yeah.
That's Jake. Yeah, no, that's Jake.
I know a football player. He uses. I think he changes toothbrush every 2 days or something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, damn. He said, I don't brush my teeth with the same toothbrush. But yo, I was like, yo, Jake, that's Jake, man.
Can't even be mad for it.
That shows our hygiene too, man.
Yeah.
You know, Esau is a dirty motherfucker.
Right.
If you look at ancient Europe, how they used to, that shit stunk.
No
man.
washcloth,
Yup,
no
that's where
bath.
that perfume
Nothing.
comes from.
Yeah.
The fragrance and all that. They're over there in France. But them niggas stunk, man.
Yeah, man. If you don't wash your ass, man.
They was trying to mask it with fragrances.
Yeah.
Esau is just a foul person.
They what? Didn't they use in the middle of the time what ropes To wipe their-
Look at Jake.
to wipe their hands?
Jake flies.
With the smooth butter leather on.
Jake is
All right,
naturally-
yeah. You know what I
Jake
mean?
naturally smooth.
And got that walk too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's an old shit.
And that's how you know the
That's
difference.
Don't put no music on, you know what I mean? Jake,
That's how you know the difference between us and the heathens.
yeah.
You know, we stand
Got
out.
that rhythm. Yeah, Jake got the rhythm.
No, that's
I
right.
mean,
That's right, bro.
Because Jake is,
Shit.
if we in captivity, like the brother mentioned earlier, here, you know, primarily, but also throughout the world. Look at how their kingdom is built. You know what I'm saying? We make every kingdom that we're in subjection under look good. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
everyone was a mighty kingdom because they had the Israelites.
I bet you
the
majority of
land.
these buildings
Yeah,
was
everyone.
Issachar.
Yep.
Matter of fact, yo, who that?
The pyramids.
Yeah,
Us.
everyone. Persia was a great empire because they had
That's
us.
a Jake. That's a
Right.
Jake. Yeah.
Greece, Rome, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got Genesis 42. The point is in 6. Go ahead, bro.
Let me finish this real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
Because this ties in with what
Yeah,
you just finished.
But I just like, I just brought that for what he mentioned about. Go ahead. So I brought it for the brother. Like, he mentioned how that's why all these nations are free because of Jake.
All right.
Like America's great, why? And because you got advisors, man, that sit in the White House and all that shit. You know, tell these Edomites, man. Look at Joseph with his dream. You know, but he well not no he was able to determine dreams. And he told the wild berry and all that. Oh, you want to 6 what he told was gonna happen.
7.
Yeah, kind of, that's right. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, come. Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, it says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
That's right.
And tribulation and poverty.
You see that?
But thou, it says, but thou art rich.
That's right. Come on now.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
That's right. And those are the ones that's rich right now. They got all the money, man. You know? But why? Job 9 and 24.
But this one is Salaki, I mean,
Not wrong.
I was gonna say, but this one in 2 and 9 is going into Jake.
Yeah, come.
How we are, because you got the false prophets, false leaders misleading the people. We're rich, but hey man, that's why y'all going through the poverty and destruction and shit. Because y'all not teaching the right things. Y'all like your father the devil, which is really the synagogue of Satan.
All right.
Esau, these elites. Yo, and that's why all the presidents always go over there to Jerusalem. You know, wear that little stupid ass hat.
Yeah, we don't have wall.
Huh.
Yeah. But they got to put on their custom, like, you know.
That's just a ritual.
That's like the niggas that go to.
Yeah.
That's like the niggas that go to Mecca
Right.
and pray to the Kaaba stone, and they walk around. They gotta touch that shit. That's like fucking Sultan at the Apollo, man. Come out, rub the bone and shit. Walk out of here.
Yeah, like a sign of respect or whatever.
Bullshit, man. Go ahead, brother.
You said Genesis 42 what?
I saw the words 1%. The point is 6 about Joseph. He was the top dog, man. I think Egypt was they thrived like that. They got that shit from Joseph.
They were blessed.
He was the governor.
Yeah. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 42, verse 1. Now, when Jacob saw that there was corn in Egypt, Jacob said unto his sons, why do ye look one upon another? And he said, behold, I have heard that there is corn in Egypt.
Yo, guess who was in Egypt? Joseph.
Ah.
And that was going into, I think it was a famine at this time.
Ah.
So that and the reason why Egypt had the corn because Joseph broke down the dream.
Ah.
And told him, yo, this is how we gonna survive.
Yeah.
And not just us, everybody around us.
Yeah.
That's what made him great. Israelite.
Bro. And he said, behold, I have heard that there is corn in Egypt. Get you down thither and buy for us from thence, that we may live and not die. And Joseph's 10 brethren went down to buy corn in Egypt. But Benjamin, Joseph's brother, Jacob sent not with his brethren, for he said, lest peradventure mischief befall him. And the sons of Israel came to buy corn among those that came, for the famine was in the land of Canaan.
Yeah, yo, that's all over. Yo, how you think they survived? And I believe this is when you go into this famine right here was 7 years, man. You know, because you had, and that's Joseph was wise enough because the Lord gave him the intel to be able to ration out. Like, yo, you gonna have the 7 years of this. You gotta portion it out. So we gonna have 7 years of famine. You know, because Egypt, if it wasn't for Joseph, Egypt would have fell, man. But they gluttonous, man. They had everything, the riches, the resources. So they wasn't thinking about no famine. They wasn't getting prepared for that. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, look at now. Prime example.
Right,
the same thing is now.
That's right. That's why they making the fake meat and all that shit. Bullshit, man.
All these videos of eating contents.
Hey, yo, somebody said this too. They was like, they said, what's Philly known for? Cheesesteaks, pretzels, right? They said, where the fuck did all these hot chicken places come from?
Right.
I said, damn, that's crazy.
Right.
And they everywhere.
Yeah.
Go anywhere in the city.
Yeah.
They all over.
Yep.
Not just Philly, probably. I know they in the other cities too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that made me think about that Clone Tyrone shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they like whatever they doing, they put it in the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jake love chicken.
Right.
You know, so they more fuck with you. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
It says, and Joseph was the governor over the land,
Right.
and it was that sold to all the people of the land.
Damn.
And Joseph's brethren came and bowed down themselves before him
And
with their faces to the earth.
That's right. And that fulfilled the prophecy.
That was their dream. That was his
That
dream.
fulfilled that prophecy right there.
When they got mad and sold him, they was like, "What? You saying we gonna bow down to you?
Like, nigga, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
you are a young boy. Yeah, you are a young boy.
Oh,
What you
man,
talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That fulfilled that prophecy right
yeah,
there, man.
God.
You know? You gotta go.
It says, and Joseph saw his brethren, and he knew them, but made himself strange unto them,
Huh.
and spake roughly unto them.
See, and that's how you know that like Jake and the Egyptians, like we
Look similar.
favored,
Yeah,
That's why Moses was able to
right.
go into that thing.
Yeah.
And those Egyptians knew that Joseph was an Israelite.
Yeah, because we can tell each other apart.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a hand.
To this
like,
day,
you
we
see
know
that,
hand.
yeah.
Oh, damn, you hand ain't
You try the spirit by the spirit.
Yeah.
Body up.
Yeah, stiff and shit. Yeah. Got that dusty ass look too. You know what I'm saying?
That's the shit.
Bro, them niggas is
Yeah.
disgusting. This nigga was washing
Yeah.
cow piss.
Damn,
The cow was pissing me.
damn.
I said,
Yeah,
yo,
man.
God, that's a fucking heathen.
And they know the difference too.
Yeah. That's why they try to compare us to them.
Hey,
But yo,
we the real ruddy
Yeah,
with our skin.
Yup.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Yeah.
That's why we always ran
Yeah.
into those reasons. The Africans,
Right.
you know, the Western crews,
Yeah.
you know, South.
Just like we can't
do that.
distinguish them Asian people between one another,
Yo, cut.
but they can.
Yo, cut.
Just
Yeah,
like we know we going to Egypt,
That's right,
y'all
yeah.
can't distinguish us,
That's right, yo.
but we can.
That's right.
You
Yo,
know?
you look at a Chinese motherfucker, you call them Japanese, they gonna get a fit.
Right, but we don't know if they ran into the land or they was all amongst each other. I can't tell you who's what.
Right, yo, they slandered our motherfucker. As I look at us, all the
Yeah.
niggas looking like, no,
Yeah.
we don't.
We don't at
Nah,
all.
right.
They definitely don't have the same spirit.
Right, at all. At all.
It says, and he said unto them, whence come ye? And they said, from the land of Canaan to buy food. And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew not him. And Joseph remembered the dreams which he dreamed of them,
Yeah.
and said unto them,
Uh,
ye are spies to see the nakedness of the land ye are come.
and it said they knew not him.
Yeah,
Right.
Because, the differentiation we was
Yeah.
talking about, because
Yeah.
now he top dog in Egypt.
right.
Now he's going, where their apparel is.
And I'm sure he disguised himself. You know what he had.
He
on.
looked at
He's
us
going to dress
motherfuckers.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because God really go further more into it. He revealed himself to him.
No.
You know, he's like, oh shit, that's Joseph.
Huh.
Matter of fact, when his father came, he was like, yo, go get your father.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When Jacob came, that's when he exposed himself. Like,
Yeah.
And his father was like, oh. Because Joseph was Jacob's favorite son, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? His favorite.
Favorite.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's why he
So
gave
I
him
got
that
two
coat.
tribes.
That's,
That's
right.
why he got.
That's why he blessed his children.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yep.
You know, Manasseh and Esau.
Yeah.
I mean, not Esau, Ephraim.
Ephraim.
Salaki. Slip of the tongue. Esau, you ain't blessed, motherfucker. You got a blessing, though.
Yeah.
It's coming to an end.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
That's all. Yeah, that was it on that.
Yeah. Come on.
How long we got?
124.
You got something on
That was it on Math, Revelation. What else you got called?
it? Back,
Oh, I got, matter of fact, Razak called this piece earlier. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 7. Right, and this goes into, God, that's the spirit. Because this goes into what we were just talking about. You know? And if we didn't sin, or if Adam didn't go off, man, we'll be able, we would never have died.
Mm.
You know, so this is Ecclesiastes 7.
So what?
Chapter Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. It says, I have seen servants upon horses And Prince is walking as servants upon the earth.
And yo, that's how you know that Jake, when the angel came and saw that, he was like, yo, why is the peasants in control right now?
Right.
He was confused, like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's
This is crazy. Just like, yo, right now, if let's say Yahweh Shah was a king, or matter of fact, let's say King David, right now to walk the earth. And he went over there to Israel now, Jerusalem. He would look at them niggas like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? He wouldn't understand the language, you know, because he spoke Paleo Hebrew, not this Assyrian bullshit.
Right.
You know, that's like it reminds me of like an Arabic writing. You know, it's similar to that, man. Because them the same people, man. You know, that's why. That's why you got they going at it because they know they like, yo, why y'all took Judaism? Because when Muhammad was walking the earth, he wanted I think it was it Persia? Not Persia. Arabia, Salak, it was Arabia. He wanted Arabia to be known for Islam. But he worshipped the Jews, man. He worshipped Jake. He was infatuated with Jake. And that's where he got a lot of his philosophies from and all that. You know? But he got angry because Jake rejected that religion. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
You know, and he got angry. That's why he did what he did, man. And started a lot of Israelites, man. That's what they do when they want you to follow their belief system and all that. What they do, they put you to death. They give you an ultimatum. Just like what's about to happen now. They're going to give you an ultimatum. You either accept this thing or be off with your head. Man. There's nothing new under the sun. All right, they've been doing this from the beginning of time. All right, now it's the time. This is the time of the end, and this is the last time that they're ever going to do this shit, man. You know?
Yep.
So whatever you number for, just trust in Yahweh Bashem Shai. This shit about to get ugly, man. So
This is the last time they're gonna try to force their God.
so what the fuck? So what the hell do you think? Yeah, come and that's going into come. Because that seed and all that, that's going into the one world religion. You have to take all that shit. You know? That's going into that one world religion, one world government, and all that. Man. You know? Then after that,
What?
you got the class. Get a little lead on this.
It says 62 and 4. It's the book of Psalms, 62 and 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Say lie.
Yo, that's matter of fact. Read verse 1, start verse 1. Because that's Esau's tree. You know, they we don't mind the niggers and this that. That also goes into what the inward part. He was
Their words are smoother than butter. And look at
what's in his heart, man.
That's the false treaties they made with the natives.
Uh-huh.
You know, with our people making agreements.
Come with God.
And then stabbing our people in the back.
That's right.
Which they do to other heathens.
That's right. Yeah.
To their own people.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But they say it's a dog-eat-dog world. That's why this place needs righteousness, man.
Right.
It needs and this place was designed from the words of Yahweh. All right.
Uh-huh.
He gave us the laws, statutes, and commandments. He gave us the blueprint on how to run this place, man. This society, man. Why do you think? Well, we was just reading about Joseph, man. It's in Genesis.
Right.
He was able to navigate things, man. Why? Because the Lord gave him that wisdom. Look at Solomon. All the Queen Sheba and all that. Everybody from around the world wanted to come to listen to Solomon's wisdom, man. You know?
Right.
Wow, and that was your house. You know? Everybody from all over the world. Why you think when like even with the kings of the heathen kings, they used to ask for an Israelite prophet. Yo, go get a prophet of Yahweh. When they wanted to know the truth, man. You know, because they knew that they people was full of shit.
Go get one of the seers.
Yeah, cut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That was
cut.
the seer, you know.
The real, a
The
prophet.
A real
not,
one.
Not because you got familiar spirits.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, they wanted a prophet of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Why do you think they looking at Apostle Tahar, Apostle Cabral, all the prophets now? Because they know them prophecies is true, man.
Yeah. That's why you got Esau, Edom watching it.
That's right.
They
They
watch
watching like a hawk.
Yeah.
They got the hawk eye on them. You know?
The Lord can't do nothing.
That's right.
They can't do nothing until the Lord allows it.
God.
Just like they couldn't do nothing when they tried to capture Yahushua.
God.
And Yahweh had it to where he just, you know what I mean, was able to
Not his
escape
time yet. Yeah.
and flee.
That's right. Yeah.
But also, you saw Yahushua knew that it was his time to flee too, though, right? He wasn't saying,
Yeah.
I'm going, shit, I'm prideful. That you ain't do nothing. No.
Oh, yeah,
You got him out of there. Yeah, yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he just knew his place.
Right. Hey,
He knew order.
and he did it as a
Right.
sign for us to how to behave.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
if I ain't doing it, nigga, you better not try it either. Stupid.
Because it wasn't that time.
Yeah.
But this time when he come back, though, he's getting busy.
All she wrote.
He's getting
Hey,
busy.
what it say, wisdom, wisdom and knowledge.
Right. Spirit stability at that time.
So you use
Yeah.
wisdom and knowledge
Right.
and have faith.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord is going to allow you to be able to maneuver in these times.
All right.
And yo, you
Exactly.
know what? And it sounds like a fighter, right? Like a martial arts person, or a boxer, any MMA, any type of fighter. They tell you the best battle to win is against yourself.
All
Just because you can beat somebody don't mean you always do it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that humbleness.
Right.
That's
You
like,
know?
Yeah. The most great fighters ain't gonna come out on the street fighting.
Yeah, cut. You know you can whip somebody's ass.
Yeah,
Don't
they ain't
mean-
doing that.
Yeah, cut. Yeah.
right.
They try to
That's
get
why
away
yo,
from that.
Howard shot. What he said? He said I could call down what he said, legions of
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
12 legions of angels.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot of angels, man. He said he could do it, but did he do it? No.
Right.
Because he was in order with y'all, man.
All right.
What you got it, bro?
Right. That's real power.
It's the book of Psalms, 62, verse 1. Truly my soul waiteth upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Mm,
From him cometh my salvation.
right.
He only is my rock
That's right.
and my salvation.
Right.
He is my defense.
That's right.
I shall not be greatly moved.
That's right. Yo, Muhammad got that one guy from us too, man.
All
And that right there proves it. He, who is he? Yahweh, man.
right.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
How long will ye imagine mischief against a man?
Damn.
Ye shall be slain, all of you.
That's right.
As a bowing wall shall ye be,
Oh,
and
yeah.
as a tottering fence. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency.
That's right.
They delight in lies.
See that?
They bless with their mouth,
That's right.
but they curse inwardly. Say lie.
That's right. That's right. Man, that's Esau, man. All good.
My soul wait thou only upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai,
That's right.
for my expectation is from him.
And what they say, that Yahweh, they say Yahweh Shai ain't coming back.
Right,
That's another lie to it.
right.
You know, the Pope said that. The one that just passed away was Francis, whatever the fuck his
Huh.
name was. And they got the nigga from Philadelphia.
Right.
Freaky
You know?
Francis.
Yeah, all of them. All of them, man.
Hey, Malak, I got something for you real quick though.
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
you mentioned it, right?
Yeah, question.
So I went on Google and I looked up the 12 legions of angels. It
Yo,
says,
come.
it says,
I know it's a lot.
it says,
Thousands, I think.
now I'm gonna hit the mark. It
Uh-huh.
says, it highlights his authority to call upon over 72,000 angels.
72,000.
It says a massive force, yet he chose to submit to the cross.
Right. Right.
Yo, that ain't strength right there.
Right.
That's showing. Because listen, he had to do that to get the power that he's coming back with. He already knew it.
So
Right.
he submit.
You know, he was like, damn, man, I gotta go through this. All right. It's just another walk in the park. I'm gonna lay my life down knowing you're gonna pick it right back up. That's heavy, man. And that's listen, man. That's power. Cause yo, like Howard Shah knew that he was gonna give up his life and come back in 3 days.
Right.
The average person back then, when they checked out, they didn't know when the fuck they was coming back. They didn't know what generation they was coming back in, but Yahweh Shah know that.
Right,
You know?
right.
That's crazy, yo. He said, God damn.
Hey, well, he knew the earnest expectation. He knew the kingdom, everything was gonna he knew that when he comes back, he's gonna come back in his glory. Just like now, we prisoners of hope. You know, we know the expectation of what's coming. You know, we know that because we believe in it.
We got an idea, but we don't know the magnitude.
No, we don't know that. Like, we know the Lord's coming back. The king,
Right.
we know we're not gonna sin no more soon. It's not gonna be no more wickedness.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be, we know
Hey.
we believe in these things.
I will not
And-
meet
and
thee
we-
as a man.
And what makes us believe it even more is actually seeing it come to pass as we speak about it. You just said it shall speak in our life. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing it, we're like this to the people. And they're like, what's over there? Mother, we just told you what's over there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's a blessing. That's a blessing and an honor because, you know, save everybody saw the flood coming and listened to Moses. I mean, Noah. The Garden of Eden, none of this will happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas would have made it.
There's always a remnant that the Lord brought out. That's what man.
There's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Coming to a hood near you. The technology already here.
It's here.
You got the Amazon store down the street now.
It's here.
You could just walk in there and they pick up shit, put it on your bag, and walk out. And it scans everything. It takes it from your account. So that's they're just getting you more familiar. That's it, man.
Yeah. Because with the when it scans you, because now they got the camera where if it scans your face, they could go into your emails and all that.
Yeah, we here.
You know, that's because how else they're able to take money out of your car. You know what I'm saying? And say you walk in there and your car is frozen or whatever. Like, you know how we like lock it or whatever? It's automatic. Just like they can freeze it automatically.
That's right.
They could just take it out. So
Yeah,
now,
that's heavy too.
yeah, because now they're talking about Iran with the grid. They could just have a cyber attack for them to say, yo, now I got to be in you.
Right.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, go kind of. Just like they had a commercial about it. To see him, he came in, walked through the store, just throwing shit in his bag.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. He had the security guard follow him. They try to make it seem like he was watching it. So the dude walked. Yes, this film came out maybe like 10 years ago. Right? But they was walking. They walking through it, right? The dude walked through. So he like, you know, when you do loss prevention, he was like, he passed all point of sales. So the security guard was like, hey, buddy, excuse me, sir. And he stopped. They made it seem like he was going to stop him because he was still. He was like, yo, you forgot your receipt. I was like, oh, shit. That's letting me know that everything that he's put in there, they scanned it over. And that came directly out of his account. You know, that's C-HIP shit, man. Go ahead, bro.
That was a old ass commitment.
Yeah, that was like 10 years ago. But I remember, man, when I see what the plain table and so shit, I was like, damn. That was a big thing amongst Israel back then, too. Folks were sharing that video, man.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. God, it's the book of Revelation. And now what? I think you have brought it to my attention recently, bro, about them saying that they're not going to mandate the C-HIP.
Some states. States are trying to pass laws.
Well, there you go.
All of a sudden, who's even talking about mandating?
Right.
So you wouldn't have to, so you could work. They said jobs ain't gonna make it mandatory. Come on, man. Scriptures already tell you.
Exactly.
And that going into what? Esau, father and lies.
Right.
You went to all that lies.
Right. Can't do nothing against the truth before it. Right. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they had no rest day nor night. And you know what? And that's talking about Babylon there, because it speaks about a pillar of smoke in Revelation, the 18th chapter.
Ah.
So it says, verse 10 again, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels. Go back to the angels again. And in the presence of the Lamb.
72,000.
So that's where he's going to come back with the angels.
He's going to have more than that. And
Even
he
Michael
said,
and
yeah,
archangels.
he said 72,000.
Hey.
There's going to be so many angels that when they come, it's going to block the whole sky. That's why I tell you, the day of the Lord is dark and not light.
Ah.
It's going to block out everything. That's how they say we're going to make it dark. It's going to get dark. For niggas, man.
Gonna get spooked.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, kind
It's
What's that song? Fabulous said. He said it's getting spooky outside. All the Ninos is turning pooky outside. The Lord's willing to edify to next week.
It says, verse 11, and the smoke, oh, that's good. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. And they had no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahushua.
Yo, kind of not. That's going into like those that worship the image. That means you worship this system because you can't live without it. You know, it's going to the haves and the have-nots, man.
Ah.
Right? You to be a have, you're gonna have to get that seated, man. You know, even to walk into these facilities and buy anything, man.
Right.
You know, even to be able to get a job.
God.
You know, because they were saying that with the jump shot.
Right.
Man. You know, and people lost their jobs with that
Ah.
shit, man. But it was a test run. Now they go, oh, you get hired back. Take care. You know? Hey, man, Lord's willing to edify till next week. We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. No honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Till next week, Waffle Baba Ball.
Waffle Baba Ball. Come Yasha.
Brother.
Hey.
I see you. Yeah, kind.
I think this is a war joint. So you know.